on trash, all you cyberpunks and retro nerds. It's Tommy the Hammer. Thank God I'm off work. I had a hell of a day. It really fucking sucked. And one thing I like to do when I've had a bad day is watch horror movies. You guys know that. Today we're going to be checking out a late-era Lucio Fulci Italian giallo film called Touch of Death. This was made later in his career, and towards the late 1980s, there was a lot of filmed on video and direct to VHS horror movies being released. So the movie Touch of Death is actually a direct to video release. It didn't go to theaters, and I've never actually seen this movie. So this is a bootleg. This is about as underground as it gets. I can't wait to check it out. I'm a huge fan of Lucio Fulci. He's one of my favorite directors of all time, mainly because his movies are so goddamn ridiculous. So why don't you guys check out the trailer? It's batshit insane, and while you do that, I'm going to check out the flick, and when we get back, we're going to be discussing the movie Touch of Death a little bit. Okay guys, I just got done watching the movie Touch of Death by director Lucio Fulci, and I gotta say I was slightly disappointed in this film. I feel like there was a lot of potential to the story that wasn't fully realized, and that can solely only be blamed on director Lucio Fulci. Just about every single female character in this film, the way he presents them to the story is about as sexist and off-putting as humanly possible. Each character, each female on screen is just depicted in a very vile and deplorable way, be it from hideous makeup to really bad characterizations, and it's extremely off-putting to the viewer. Now with that being said, I found the gore in this movie to be through the fucking roof, and that's just about the only positive thing I can say about this movie. The main psychopath lures women into his house, and then he kills them, cannibalizes them, and then steals all of their money for his gambling addiction. It really makes no sense, and when you're watching it, you just can't help but laugh. Which brings me to another point. The jarring shifts in tone during the movie Touch of Death. There's moments where it's dark as hell horror, and then there's other moments which are just silly slapstick comedy. And I completely understand how Lucio Fulci's Touch of Death has slipped between the cracks over the years and kind of become lost to a lot of horror fans. So the only people I could really recommend this movie to are Fulci diehards, people that have never seen this movie, and they've got just about every other Fulci flick in their collection. If you gotta watch it, well then go right ahead, but at the end of the day, I can't rate this movie too high, and out of 10 stars, I think I could only give it a maybe 4.5 or 5 out of 10.